What is going on, guys? Parallaxox here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a zone that damages players that are inside it every second. So first I made a part. It's two cylinders. I made one smaller than the other and negated that one and unioned them together and made this zone, which basically would be around your map. So inside the part you want to insert a script. Get rid of the parent hello world. Then we're going to define the zone as the script's parent. We're going to make the damage per second equal to 10. Then we're going to make an array called players in zone. And then we're going to make a function to handle when the character touches the zone. I'm going to call it onTouched. Then you pass the hit. Then local character equals hit.parent. Then if character and character colon find first child humanoid. So you want to check to make sure the character exists, and you can find the character's humanoid. Then you want to local define the player as game.players get player from character, and then pass it the character value. Then if players and not players in zone. So basically you don't want to pass the user ID to the array multiple times in a row, because then it'll exponentially increase the damage per second, and you don't want that. And it's player, not players. Then you want to add them to the array, so players in zone, player.userid equals character. And that's it for that function. So now we want to make another function to remove them from the array whenever their touch ends. So you don't want to keep letting them take damage. So we're going to create this function, and basically you can copy what you have right here and paste it here. We'll just gotta make a few minor changes. So first you can remove this AND statement and just leave it as if player then, and instead of defining character in the player array you want to delete it, so you can set it to nil, and that will essentially delete it. And then we want to do events, so to connect it to the part when it's touched. So zone.touched, then you want to connect to that event, then put the function onTouched in there. Then you want to do the same thing for when the touch ends. You want to connect to it, pass it the onTouchEnd function. Then we want to have a true loop to actually do damage to the players in the array. So for user ID, character, and pairs, then pass it the array. Then we can basically take this if statement right here. Then we, if the character exists, and we can find the humanoid as basically meaning it's a Roblox character and not some random part or something. We want to do character.humanoid colon take damage. Then we want to pass it our damage per second variable, and then which we set up here as 10. But we have to make, since it's a while true loop, we'll keep on going forever, and it's not going to stop, and it'll eventually crash your computer. So you want to put a wait here for 1 second, so it'll damage the player only 10 damage per second while it's touching it. So if we play this, as you can see, whenever I touch this part, it starts damaging my character. And then once ever I get out of the part, it stops damaging the character. So you can see if I were to stay in it long enough that my character would eventually die. That's basically it. If you would ever want to learn about doing Storm Surge, I might be able to do a video on that if there's enough interest. So let me know down in the comments below if you want me to add on to this and do some Storm Surge. But yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.